the play itself is shit. Jack should be.
Hi, I'm Edison. Oh, Pod, you're giving me a hug? Oh, okay. That's nice. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Topher. Pod? You're giving me a hug? I mean, I'm not as young as I used to be, but I might be able to still get it up there. Hold on. I'm working on the other one. God damn it. We'll try this. DC, you go. I'm going to workshop this. I'm going to get some stretches done.
Hi, I'm DC. And, Pod, you want to give me a hug? Look over there.
Well, okay. Welcome to Femmes React. We are watching Only Friends stream on episode 10 with Topher. Last week we had the climax, the big blow up. We all have our perspective on it. I think some of the interesting discourse for some reason, which makes me realize a bit more about the fandom, is that people were doing taking sides with the characters. Like people were like, I'm either on Dean's side or I'm on Tua's side in regarding to who's in the right or wrong, which I think extrapolates to, I don't know if fan couples have like arguments, like who's the better, I don't know what kind of things they argue about. I didn't really have that mindset from last episode. Nobody really did anything wrong in my eyes. It's just everyone's hurt by a situation, and I think they've convoluted the situation so much that nobody's really a villain in the main cast. It's just anyone who isn't in a ship, which is Pete. I don't know also if it's like a Western thing that we're kind of more like, I think my take on the whole thing is, as someone who's a bit more grown up, you don't really care about this idealized version of romance or love. You're a bit more bitter or a bit more jaded, or at least I am. And romance doesn't have to be this perfect shiny thing. And so I don't know what I'm trying to say because I'm very tired. Topher, you go. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying like if I feel like if you're a teenager or if you're a younger person, you have this idea of love that has to be perfect, otherwise it's not valid. But as you grow older, you kind of have to get used to a bit more of a pragmatic idea of love. And I think if people are hanging on to these ships or kind of going into the, you can't hug in a forest, otherwise that means you don't love me, or you can't have mixed feelings about somebody, otherwise that means you don't love me. Like Arnold is very forthcoming about saying, I was confused about the play and having feelings for Dean, even though they didn't really show that. But hugging in a forest doesn't necessarily mean that you are cheating or are sneaking away to do something illicit.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the discourse in the comments from the last video, and it gave me some interesting things to think about. I still feel like the reaction to them kind of hugging in a forest, but even not really, but what is still a lot for what actually happened. But like someone did point out, it could be a cultural difference. I think they mentioned that like in the West, it might be more normalized. Here, where, friends show affection, they hug, they, I love you, blah, 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 where in some of the Asian countries, it may not be as normalized to show that kind of affection to your friends. So even though for us, it might seem like nothing happened, it might be a huge betrayal. I don't live in any Asian countries at the moment, so I don't know. I can't speak from experience. This is just what I'm getting from comment section. But yeah, it could be a cultural difference just reading. Again, one thing I have to say to myself with a lot of BL that I ingest, am I the target audience? I might not be the target audience. I may not be the target audience for this series. So they're not making plot points and story beats for me. I feel like I've seen a lot of people say that this was aimed at a younger demographic, younger than 19 demographic. So, some of the problems feel a little bit more juvenile. Some of the reactions feel a little bit more juvenile, even though we have these 30-plus-year-old actors in the parts. So, it may just be a difference in who the target audience is versus who is watching at the moment. And all I can give are my just general opinions on how the series or how things make me feel. But Pod is here. Pod showed up, and I'm happy. Is he going to be in any way, shape, or form important? We'll see. But he's here.
You could get a nipple from him.
I could. I'm probably not going to. Something tells me I'm not getting a Pod nipple in this.
I have totally ignored the discussion in the comment section as usual because I just, I don't want to be made impure by that discussions and dialogues. Like I said last week, his boundaries are his boundaries. Whatever their boundaries are, I don't care if you think they're the stupidest boundaries or anything, whatever. That's his boundaries. Or that's the agreed upon boundaries that they have in the relationship. Different people have different boundaries for the relationship. If that boundary was crossed, no matter what it is, no matter what you could say, you know what, my boundary is as long as you don't come in another person, that's fine. You could do everything up to that point. Other people are like, hey, don't sleep over at the other person's house. Hey, another person is like, you know what, don't hold hands. Each relationship is different. So whatever the boundaries are, that's their boundaries. And I was just like, okay, that's their boundaries. One of the only thing that I said was like, tell me what your boundaries are. Tell me what your boundaries are. As long as I just don't have me in a relationship with you. And then all of a sudden I'm stepping on landmines and I don't know what the landmines are. So I think that's the only one. But if he knew about that boundary ahead of time and he crossed that, it is what it is. So that's not me judging anyone. The only
what
thing...
would you judging someone look like?
The other thing that I really thought about, and this is the only thing that I actually brought up, and it actually reoccurred and I actually had this thought while I was watching episode 5 of Broken of Love. And in that, they had a character who was in an abusive relationship, and it was a part of the narrative. And the way that they used this or had this person in there, it was more centered on that person's experience, and it was fuller and it was better. And I was like, yes, this is, if you're going to have a person in an abusive relationship and talk about their experience and not just used as a ploy for something else, like there is some point to this. And that was the complaint that I had last time about Dean's sister. And like her whole storyline, it was just like, why did you, this was pointless. That frustrated me, infuriated me, but the way that they did it in Broken of Love, which just happened to be fifth episode, which happened to be this week, and this just happened to be a very similar thing. I feel that I don't know if it's also because I saw this earlier, the Only Friends episode earlier in the week, and then I saw this, and that it just, the compare and contrast with it made it so much better, or it standed out, but it was a good use of that. And it was just talking about like the victim's experience and why they couldn't go through it. And it was a more nuanced explanation of it. Character's gone. The character's not going to be there, but that's a great use of it. I do realize that it seems that every like fifth or sixth reaction, I'm just sitting here talking about how GLs do it better and how they have better written characters and things like that.
I've never heard this.
That's all.
That's all.
I've never heard that.
But yes, check out Broken of Love. It's still going on.
มันบอกมึงแค่นั้นจริงดิทำไมมึงคิดว่ามันจะบอกเลย
What's up with
เรา
these
สองคนไม่มีทางเลิกกัน
subs?
มึงทำอย่างนี้แล้วมีหน้ามาขอกูเป็นแฟนอีกวะมันไม่มีอะไรจริงหลังจากวันเนี้ยกูไม่มีเพื่อนที่เชี่ยกับแฟนที่เชี่ยแบบนี้ฝีมือมึงใช่ปะกูไม่ได้ทำขอกูอยู่กับมึงได้ป่าวะถ้ากูให้มึงเข้าไม่กูเป็นโคตรโง่เลยดีนเกมเพลย์ไม่เป็นไรนะดีนพี่อย่างนี้
I should be so lucky.
So that's what you should do. You should like go out with Earth, and then
Gladly. Tell me how.
He should break up with you, and then you have to go with Vaughn.
Okay, is there like a petition I have to sign? Do I get to like wish on a shooting star?
I know I'm saying all these bad things to you right now, but you're like, what?
Why pants in the rain?
Say anything, yes.
That's brave.
ไปหาที่อื่นเถอะ
This is a big
ไม่
boom
ได้มา
box.
หาดีนกูมาหามึงให้กูเข้าไปคุยกับมึงข้างในได้ไหมไม่อะมึงกลับไปเถอะตัวกูโทรหามึงตั้งหลายสายอะมึงก็ไม่รับมึงก็เลิกโทรดิกูขอโทษตัวมึงให้โอกาสกูอธิบายได้ปะ
If
วะ
this ain't like a
มึงใช้กูพิสูจน์ความจริงอะไร
90s
ยังไงก็ได้
Jodeci video
กูไม่ได้ต้องการอะไรจากมึงมึงไม่ต้องมาทำอะไรให้กู
crying out in the rain.
แล้วก็ไม่ต้องมาพิสูจน์ที่อะไรด้วย มึงกลับไปได้แล้ว
But I thought we had a good conversation in Boston last night.
Ooh. He had a conversation with Boston. Boston's still there.
Nothing is happening here. What's with this?
His hand is on her shoulder.
จะนอนไม่นอนอ่ะไม่เกี่ยวอะไรกับมึงวะนี่อย่าบอกนะมึงยังคิดว่าเราคบกันอยู่อ่ะ
Ooh. See,
มึงกลับไปได้แล้วกูไม่อยากเห็นหน้ามึง
The rain in Thailand must be more forgiving than the rain in Japan.
No, the rain in Thailand is deadly. What are you talking about? Next scene, Arnold's gonna have hypothermia. Only a sponge bath will fix it.
True.
ไม่ต่างอะไรกับเธอ เธอรู้ไหมท่าทางที่เธอออดอ้อนฉันหวั่นไหวจะไม่ยอดเกินไปแล้วแต่คนอย่างเธอมันอันตรายเธอมีคนเคยตั้งมากมายใครเข้ามาเธอก็ฝันใจหาย Know that ain't how you do it girl Situationship high รถไฟชนกันตั้งกี่สายเธอจะแบกกี่มือก็เสียดาย But you still fucking rock my world ถ้าฉันมีเธอไม่ได้นานไหนก็ห้ามแต่ If I can't make you and no one else can อยากบอก I'll take no I don't take no for an answer จะไม่ใช่ I'll take no ไหนก็ห้าม I'll take no
what? I don't take no for an answer. That's not good.
Listen to the lyrics of a song.
Mm.
Ngon. Khỏi keo này.
Yeah, but also
Ngon. Khỏi keo này.
bartenders can cut you off too.
Is this Pink's Club?
Ồ, ê, lê quá. Ông lê quá. Ôi, 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 thôi đi. Thôi, bỏ nó. Ê,
You know what?
Damn. Reffy's dressed like Ernie.
Trẻ.
The real
Why, man?
victim of this series is Pink
Bỏ lại muốn gặp cô lên.
because she's just trying to run a good business.
Like if these gays don't fucking up my club.
มึงไหววะเนี่ยอ๋อเราอยู่นี่
Don't put him in the car when he's that drunk. What are you doing? Okay, it's not driver's
wait.
side.
Oh, it's his car? Is he gonna drive Red's car? Nothing's gonna happen. We already
If
know.
you don't get your low hanging fruit drunk,
นี่อยากให้กูมาตอบเลยไม่ใช่หรอ
So you're aware. So you're fully aware is what you're saying.
exactly, which I've been saying about.
อย่าดีกว่าแจ็ค
Mhm.
Oh, sugar daddy. What?
Listen.
Oh,
Gameplay is the one for you.
Wow.
Gameplay is the one.
I've seen this apartment before.
I have seen this one too. No.
damn.
It's
This tight.
Sorry.
Oh,
It's on the
พอ
tip
ดี
of
เลย
my.
พี่ทำอาหารเช้าไว้ให้อ่ะ เอากาแฟ
Is it the Boys in Love apartment?
ครับ
His parents. What do you call his parents?
Maybe.
Um,
ตอนนี้พร้อมจะเล่าให้พี่ฟังหรือยัง พี่จำแจ็คได้ปะแฟนผมอะจำได้ดิแจ็ค
I don't know, but I think it's cold in that apartment.
It's a perfect temperature.
ก็เลย
You should turn up the heat because I
No. Temperature's fine.
ตอนนั้นมันจับได้อะพี่ ว่าผมแอบทำงานเอ็น มันก็เลยโมโหมากอะพี่ งานเอ็นก็ไม่ได้ทำแล้วนี่ครับ ตอนนี้มันเกิดอะไรขึ้นนะคือผมเมาอ่ะพี่ แล้วผมก็เกือบจะจูบกับเพื่อนที่เล่นละครด้วยกันนะและที่สำคัญนะ มันเป็นแฟนกับรูมเมทผมอะผมก็เลยโดนไล่ออกจากบ้านนะ
But to be fair, neither of y'all were
มันไม่มีอะไรเกินเลยนะ
established
พี่
relationships when this almost just happened.
เราอธิบายให้เขาฟังยังอะอธิบายแล้วดิ แต่แม่ไม่มีใครเชื่อเลยอะคือพี่ก็รู้ใช่ป่ะว่า ถ้าผมมีแฟนจริงจังอะผมไม่มีทางทำอะไรแบบนั้นหรอก ผมทำไม่ได้หรอกพี่ ถ้าเกิดผมไม่รู้สึกอะไรด้วย
Oh, Pod's like, you mean like me? Oh. Oh,
ตามสบายนะดีน ดีนก็รู้ว่าพี่ต้อนรับดีเสมอแหละ
Thank you. Why did we not want to call him first?
because we don't want to break Pod's heart. That's why. We're a good person. We don't want to lead him on.
I would never break your heart, Pod. Your furniture, maybe, but not your heart. I'll leave that intact.
the Broken Heart Club.
Nipples.
Nipple.
It must be cold in here.
It's cold in Thailand. Thailand's a very cold place, DC. Haven't you heard?
That's why everyone's wearing sweaters.
There's one thing I know about Thailand. It is always cold.
เอ้าตื่นแล้วเหรอกูชงมาให้
Is that ecto cooler? That's high C ecto cooler.
พอดีกูเห็นถุงมัทฉะอยู่ในครัว ก็เลยทำมาให้ ขอบคุณมากนะ เราเมื่อคืนมึงนอนนี่เหรอ
No, I went home and then came
จำได้
back.
เหรอ
Yes.
แล้วเมื่อคืน กูกับมึง
So the wallpaper peeled off.
เดี๋ยวกูเรียกมันกลับมาก่อนไว้เจอกันที่คณะนะมึง
Look, I opened up a window because
ลาฟี่จะรอออกไปพร้อมกูไหม
what? No, I have to go home.
What you call me?
ขอเช็คเสียงแป๊บนึงนะ
Where's the director?
ขึ้นนิดนึง
So y'all
อีก
can
นิด
practice without certain people, huh?
นิดนึง
Yeah, it seems like it.
โอ
Apparently.
เคประมาณนี้
Well, they know when the director's here, practice never happens. They're like, we might as well do it while he gone.
Boss is like, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Nothing's happening.
เอาอีก
They walked into this building at the same time, Edison. Clearly that means something
เดียว
happened.
กันก็ต้องสนิทกันแบบนี้แหละเนาะถูกแล้ว
It's not like they both had to come to this
So
destination.
what?
ไม่แน่นะ จบเรื่องเนี้ยกูกับลาฟี่
This is so dumb.
So what'd you say? Nothing happened?
Well, nothing happened to warrant the reaction before. Now it's fair game.
มึงว่าแจ็คกับลาฟี่จะคบกันจริงปะคงนั้นแหละ กูว่านะ คงเป็นมันนี่แหละที่ปล่อยคลิปทำให้เขาเลิกกันอะโหโคตรแย่ว่ะ
มีอะไรให้กูช่วยปะ
ไม่เป็นไรอะเดี๋ยวพวกเราทำเอง
Let's give him something to talk about. Let's give him something to talk about.
สรุปมึงจะเอาไงอะเอาไงอะไรวะ มึงจะคบกับมันปะ
At least being straight up.
ไม่ตอบโอเค กูได้คำตอบแล้ว เป็นอะไรของมึงเนี่ย ก็สมใจมึงแล้วไม่ใช่หรอ รอจังหวะนี้มากนานนี่
I love that this show we do
Hindi na
everything except
ยินดีนะ
rehearse.
ของมึง
We will talk about every life
Hindi na
problem we
kalawin.
have before we rehearse.
กูรู้นะเว้ยว่ากูกับมึงไม่ได้เป็นอะไรกันอะแต่กูขอเตือนมึงในฐานะเพื่อนได้ปะกูไม่แนะนำให้มึงคบกับแจ็คนะ
Well, that's because you're his stepbrother. But you
เพ
could
ราะมึงน่าจะ
still.
รู้ว่ามันทำไปเพื่อประชดดีน
Oh. That's true.
Just because he's a stepbrother doesn't mean what he's not saying is not
แล้วมัน
true.
ไงวะ นี่เมื่อตอนนี้กูก็ไม่ได้มีใคร ส่วนไอ้แจ็คก็ต้องการกู
He don't need you.
กูก็มีสิทธิ์
Like normal, he's using you, but he don't need you. Maybe you are the quickest way to hurt Dean's feelings in this moment.
กูขอคุยอะไรด้วยหน่อยดิ
มีอะไร
มึงทำแบบนี้ทำไมวะ มึงจะคบกับลาฟี่เพื่อประชดกูเหรอมันดูไม่เป็นมึงเลยนะแจ็ค
แล้วแบบนั้นถึงจะเป็นกูอะทำไมวะ กูแค่อยากเปลี่ยนอะไรใหม่ๆบ้างอะ
กูขอโทษ มึงให้โอกาสกูอีกครั้งไม่ได้เหรอวะ กูสัญญากับมึงเลยนะเว้ยว่ากูจะไม่ทำผิดพลาดอะไรแบบนั้นอีกแล้วอะ
ดีนฟังกูนะ มึงไม่เหลือให้กูเชื่อใจแล้วเว้ย ถ้ากูให้โอกาสคนอย่างมึงอะกูให้โอกาสคนใหม่ดีกว่า เพราะว่าอย่างน้อยอะเขาก็จะเหี้ยกับกูแค่ครั้งแรกครั้งเดียว เอ้าดีน อยู่นี่เองพี่หาตั้งนาน
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Flowers? But we haven't even opened
ไง
yet.
พี่
What? And 3 boxes of what?
And snacks.
ยังไม่ถึงเวลาเลยไม่ใช่หรอพี่รู้พี่แค่ไปเอาขนมพวกนี้มาให้อ่ะกินแล้วจะได้มีแรงขอบคุณนะครับแล้วก็มี
Dean, you ain't got no business being jealous. We got no business. I mean,
ขอบคุณนะพี่เกรงใจ
you're gonna be
แย่เลย
jealous anyway.
พี่อยาก
I mean, you can be jealous. You can have your feelings. It's just what you do after with those feelings.
No, he's not allowed. I said so. Okay.
No.
วันนี้แสดงวันแรกนี่คงตื่นเต้นกันน่าดูสินะ
นักแสดงของผมไม่มีใครตื่นเต้นหรอกครับเขามืออาชีพพอ
เอาไปเว้ยพวกเราทุกคนเตรียมตัวใกล้แล้ว
Oh.
มึงพี่เกมเพย์เขาเอาขนมมาฝากทีม
Oh, so we all know gameplay?
อ๋อขอบคุณนะครับถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวผมเอาไปให้ทีมงานให้นะพี่
Are you gonna try and convince me gameplay is also in university?
เพราะว่าที่เนี่ยคนนอกห้ามเข้า
No, he's an adult. He's got an adult job and an adult place, right?
ไม่เป็นไรหรอกครับงั้นเดี๋ยวผมไปรอเข้าโรงละครดีกว่า
You hear that? He's waiting for you, the doors to
เต็ม
open.
ที่ดิที
My door wide open, girl.
My doors don't even have doors. It's just a frame. So
เดี๋ยวเข้าไปละพวกมึงรีบตามมาด้วยไปเตรียมตัวสแตนบาย
I will never really be in a loving relationship until they randomly bring me snacks. Because
Test.
that is all, everything else has been just for play. It's like, playing house and stuff like that. Bring me snacks. There's actual
Oh, the show's
audience.
open now. Okay.
oh, it is open. I see.
We never rehearsed, but no, we're open.
It's Romeo and Romeo. Who do you got to rehearse for?
Wow, we
Wait a
knocked
minute.
you off your feet.
Why is Romeo and Juliet? What?
I don't know why they're fencing. Maybe it's the next Prince adaptation of Romeo and Romeo.
I'm gonna sit here and drink my tea with that.
ปกติมาซ้อมที่นี่บ่อยไหมครับผมไม่เคยเห็นคุณมาก่อนไม่ค่อยหรอกค
I'm
รับ
sorry. You come here often. Just now come here often.
เราจะว่างมาอีกเมื่อไหร่ล่ะครับผมอยากจะแก้มือด้วยเฮ้ยใจยังเพื่อนไปกันเถอะ
Who's this?
ผมต้องไปแล้ว
What? There's another person in this
ขอ
play?
แลกคอนแทคกับคุณไว้ได้หรือเปล่า
Oh, it's modern Romeo.
เอาเป็นว่าถ้าคุณโชคดีเนี่ยเราก็จะได้เจอกันอีกผมชื่อโรมิโอนะครับผมก็ชื่อโรมิโอ
Oh my god, me too.
I don't think I could date someone with the same name.
I could. I've tried.
Oh,
He didn't want to. It's fine. He sucks. Anyway.
It's all right.
He okay.
Oh no, they shook hands. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
that's their boundary.
I'm joking. That is what the kids call a
มึงกับ
joke.
บอสตันยังไงวะมึงกลับไป
Oh, not this Boston thing. Oh my god.
Girl, we're in the middle of a show.
มึงเลยไม่เกี่ยวกูได้ไงวะตัวเราสองคนยังไม่ได้
Girl, we're in the middle of a show.
กูคบกับบอสตัน
Why is everyone lying about seeing
ค
other
บกัน
people?
เลยอ่ะแล้วมึงจะทำไมวะกูพยายามเพื่อคนอื่นมามากพอแล้ววะกูอยากลองให้โอกาสคนที่พยายามเพื่อกูบ้าง
You know what?
อาโนฉากต่อไปเตรียมตัว
That should be my new mantra.
เดี๋ยวดิ
โรมิโอรออยู่อะ
Okay.
I guess.
ไปเร็วมึง
It's cute though. I like the pettiness.
กูขอคุยกับมึงหน่อยดิ
Oh my
In
god.
the middle of a show, friends.
It must be intermission, right?
Maybe,
ถ้าเป็นเรื่องละคร
The only
but like still, like
the
don't
lack of
interrupt the
profession.
yes, don't interrupt the flow of your character with this. Leave it for after the show. Y'all will still be upset after the show.
กำลังไปตามนักแสดงนะครับ
Oh, Rafi's just backstage. Okay.
เรื่องที่เกมเพลย์อะมันไม่เป็นอย่างที่มึงคิดนะเว้ย กูไม่มีที่ไปแล้วอ่ะ กูก็เลยต้องไป
ต้องกลับไปตายรัง
Yes, where else was I meant to go?
Don't get mad at me when you broke up with me. You broke up with me and left me nowhere to go. So don't be mad at me when I found somewhere to
เดา
go.
ง่าย
มึงเดายากมากมั้ง
Also, yeah, I'll save it.
กู
I'll
อ่าน
save
อ
it.
อกนะเว้ย ว่ามึงเอาไอ้ลาฟี่มาประชดกูอะใช่ปะ
ดีน อย่าสัมพันธ์ตัวเองดิ กูเลือกรักคนที่เขารักกูต่างหาก
Girl, you don't love him.
รักเหรอ มึงรักมันจริงๆเหรอแจ็คหึมึงรักมันจริงๆเหรอ มึงตอบกูมาดิ มึงตอบมาดิ เห็นไหมสุดท้ายมึงก็ตอบไม่ได้อยู่ดี เพราะว่ามึงไม่ได้รักมันไงแจ็ค แล้วมึงเอามันมาแทนที่กูเพื่อให้กูเสียใจใช่เปล่า
ใช่
Oh.
Rafi, you there?
กูเอาคนเราพี่ไปแทนที่มึง
You copy?
ทุกคน
Oh, there we go.
ได้
Everyone can be replaced.
สักวัน มันจะได้ขึ้นเป็นเบอร์หนึ่ง
Oh, if only he
ทุกคน
stayed.
ทั้งนี้
Oh, only if he stayed a bit longer. Oh, he could have hit that.
I mean, I don't need to hear that shit. Call me as replacement. That's all I need to hear.
Oh, that's all you need to hear to leave or to stay or to go?
To leave, girl.
Yeah, but he said I'll be my number one in the number one someday. That's good. That's good.
It's a lie.
Everyone's a
He's
replacement.
lying to himself.
Okay. Oh, how is this gonna affect your performance now?
Which is why we shouldn't have these conversations until the show's done.
Maybe gameplay's gonna give him another hug. Wow. The switch.
Come on, you better be a professional.
Wow.
Someone in this cast need to
มา
be.
เจอกันในที่แบบเนี้ยไม่กลัวเหรอ
Oh, this is the fucking first
ก็ถ้าเกิดรัก
dance.
แล้วเนี่ยทำไมต้องกลัวด้วยล่ะ
คุณรีบกลับไปได้ละ เดี๋ยวคนอื่นก็มาเห็นหรอก
You know what would be a gag? If they actually kissed.
It would.
Prepare to not be gagged. Prepare to be anti-gagged. Prepare for Boston to get punched.
Prepare to just be able to swallow good.
He's gonna faint.
He's gonna kiss him on purpose, even if it's not in the script. Oh, he can't do it? He can't do it?
Of course he can't do it. It's not Earth.
How he... Is it happening?
Come on, KBL, kiss. Come on, turn your head to the side. Try the kiss as much now as they did in the
เป็นเว
forest.
ลา 15 นาทีนะครับ
We weren't even at intermission. Again, don't have these conversations in the middle of the fucking show.
คนนั้นเป็นคนพูดไม่ใช่เหรอ ก็มันหายไปไหนไม่
This
รู้
year's
เนี่ย
gonna kiss me the fuck off.
I love that we have a performer watching this.
It's just
It's-
so
it's-
heinous.
Also, it requires me to say a lot less at the end.
I like that lamp.
Okay. Good. See ya. Oh. Okay.
เป็นไรปะเนี่ย
ไม่ใช่เป็นไร
ไม่ได้เป็นไรแต่ร้องไห้เนี่ยนะ
It was okay.
เฮ้ยมึงไม่ต้องไปไหนหรอกแค่จะมาอยู่เป็นเพื่อนถ้ามีอะไรระบายกับกูได้นะแต่กูไม่มีทิชชู่นะมีในแขนเสื้อเนี่ยเอาไปเช็ดก่อนก็ได้
That's love. Or a strong like.
กูไม่โง่เองอะโง่ที่ไม่ยอมเชื่อมึง
ใจเย็นดิ
Right.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นวะ
ดีในใจกูเอดีแล้วสำหรับไอ้แจ็คแล้วกูเป็นได้แค่ตัวแทนของไอ้ดีนะ
That's not bad. I'll take
Well,
it.
กูไม่ได้คิดว่า
if he feels like
ด่ากูดิบอกมึงด่ากูไงบอกมึงด่ากูดิ
I'm gonna hug you, yes.
มึงไม่ได้โง่เลยเว้ยเรื่องแบบนี้แม่งไม่ได้มีใครโง่เลยอ่ะ
Look, Raphael. Oh crap! Forgot to say Jerome at the beginning.
Roll it back. Roll back the episode.
มึงแม่งไม่ควรจะต้องมาเจอความรู้สึกแบบนี้ด้วยซ้ำอ่ะ
But there's probably people like waiting who've come to see the last 9 weeks. And I didn't say Jerome, and they're just so disappointed.
They left. As soon as we started the episode, they said, "Oh, you didn't say it. I'm done here."
Tell them which tell them which emoji to put in the chat for sadness. Put a sad tear emoji if you made it this far. I swear, if you punch
Boston
Boston didn't do
กูอยากคุย
nothing.
กับมึงเรื่องตัว
After the show.
กูขอเวลาแป๊บเดียว
After the show. After
มึงคิดจะจริงจังไหนตัวหรือเปล่า
They got 15 minutes,
ไม่
I
ได้คิด
guess.
จะเล่นๆกับมันใช่ไหม
อะไรของมึงเนี่ย
กูถามว่ามึงอะคิดจริงจังไหนตัวห
Are
รือเป
you
ล่า
smoking?
Yeah, he
กูบอก
picks
ไว้
it
เลยนะ
up.
เว้ยถ้ามึงทำให้ตัวเสียใจอะมึงเจอกูแน่
Okay.
ไม่อยากให้มันเสียใจก็ไปดูแลมันเองดิ
Ooh.
แต่จริงๆมึงมีสิทธิ์พูดคำนี้กับใครด้วยเหรอ
where's the smoke coming from?
His cigarette.
กูกับไอ้ตัวไม่ได้คบกัน
มึงหมายความว่าไง
อย่างที่กูพูดแหละ กูกับไอ้ตัวไม่ได้เป็นอะไร
You're
กั
gonna
น
punch him because
แล้ว
you're
ถ้า
not
มึงไป
dating him?
ทำบ้านมึงวันนั้นอะ
กูไปนอนเป็นเพื่อนมันเฉยๆเพื่อนเสียใจจะเป็นจะตายขนาดนั้นน่ะแล้วมึงจะปล่อยมันอยู่บ้านคนเดียวเหรอ ถึงกูจะเคยอยากได้ไอ้ตัวเนี่ย แต่กูรู้ตอนนี้ไม่ใช่เวลาของกู แต่ถ้ามึงช้า ไม่แน่นะ
Good.
Is this in the school?
ดูก็รู้แล้วป่าวว่าไอ้ตัวมันรักมึงขนาดไหนอ่ะมันไม่เสียใจขนาดนั้นหรอก
กูบอกมึงแค่นี้นะ
outside but still move your butts
โอเคเดี๋ยวหลังจากนี้จะเป็นองค์สองของเราแล้วนะทุกคนห้ามพลาดเด็ดขาดทำตามที่เราซ้อมไปเลยโอเคไหม
The
What
rehearsal.
rehearsal?
ส่วนตรงนี้
Oh my god, what the fuck?
everybody's getting punched
This is why we have conversations after the show.
มึงมีปัญหากับดีนแล้วมึงลากคนอื่นเข้ามาเกี่ยวข้องทำเหี้ยอะไร มึงทำแบบนั้นกับลัฟฟี่ได้ไง มึงให้มันมาเป็นตัวตายตัวแทนของดีนได้ไง
แล้วมันเดือดร้อนเหี้ยเลยวะเขายังไม่ได้พูดอะไรเลยด้วย
I'm joining this club just for the
มึงไม่เห็น
gossip.
ไม่ได้แปลว่ามันไม่เสียใจนะเว้ย
this is not a drama club it's a fight club
ไอ้สัตว์หยุดพอได้แล้วกูขอนะพวกมึงอะ
honestly he got in like 3 good hits
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Save it till after the
แค่นี้
show.
กูก็มีปัญหาต้องตามแก้ไม่หวัดไม่ไหวแล้วนุ้ยแค่ทำตามหน้าที่ของตัวเอง มันยากนะหรือไงวะ
We should call your parents to help to settle this.
ครึ่งหลังจะเริ่มแล้วแยกย้ายไปเตรียมตัว ไป
I just want to say Jerome got in like 3 good hits before he hit him back so
Jerome won.
ผมไม่เคยคิดเลยว่าเราจะมีวันนี้
Give Pod a chance. Give Pod a chance.
คุณจำที่ผมเคยพูดกับคุณได้ไหม ว่าถ้าเกิดมีคนมาขัดขวางความรักของเรา ผมก็จะสู้ แล้วคุณจำที่ผมเคยถามคุณได้ไหม ว่าถ้าเกิดเป็นคุณน่ะคุณจะสู้เพื่อเราหรือเปล่า คุณบอกว่าถ้าเกิดคุณสู้ไม่ไหวเนี่ย
Like those are the lines.
right
คุณก็จะพาเราหนีใช่ปะ
improv Romeo
ผ
and
มอยากจะหนี
Juliet
ไปกับคุณนะ
that's why they didn't need like
อยาก
any
จะเริ่มต้นใหม่
rehearsal because it's all improv
อยากจะลบล้างความผิดที่มีกับคุณ
ได้หรอกมันไม่ใช่อันนี้นี่
remember
Maybe even don't
it's
talk about
improv it's yes and
ผมรักคุณ แล้วผมก็เชื่อ ว่าถ้าเรายังรักกันเนี่ย เราจะต้องได้อยู่ด้วยกัน
ผมก็รักคุณ และผมจะอยู่กับคุณตลอดไปRomeo.
He's like, I'm trying to stick to the script. I'm not experienced enough an actor to start improvising with you right now, so I'm gonna work my way back to the scripted lines I had. Also, we had, like all this talk about investors and this, that, and the other. And what did we spend on? Because it wasn't this set.
well guess what this was only the opening night performance we got like 4 more performances I hope it's not a weak run because remember that Raphael was supposed to be another one for the other performances so all of this is going to happen again
She's made it through heaven. She's made it through hell. It's just another story.
I don't applaud for him. He ain't do shit. It's not even the show he wrote at this point.
Is this the part where we get the Stand By Me voiceover talking about how everybody drifted apart after the show?
ฉากจบที่กูพูดบนเวทีอะกูตั้งใจจะบอกกับมึงนะแจ็ค
Imagine if you come to the second showing and then all of a sudden the words are different.
Completely different show.
ตอนนี้เรากำลังจะตีความละครเรื่องนี้ใหม่
กูไม่ชอบให้ใครเล่นนอกบท
Okay.
ก็เป็นเหมือนเดิมได้ป่าวะ ไม่เอาแบบนี้แล้วได้ปะ
นี่ไงเหมือนเดิม มึงกลับไปหาพี่เกมเพลย์ของมึงเหมือนเดิมเลยไง
Oh.
I'm feeling that there's a whole bunch of exposition that
กว่าจะโน้ตสวยไปหน่อย ที่ให้ตอนจบอะเรามีโอมันอยู่ด้วยกัน
We got 2 more episodes, I
จ
guess.
ริงๆแล้วอะจบแบบตายจากกัน
Oh.
เป็นทางออกที่ดีที่สุดแล้วเว้ย
Wow. Wow.
So someone's gonna die, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
He's like, you're dead to me.
I will take it.
ไงกลับกับกูปะเดี๋ยวขอเคลียร์ของแป๊บนึงลาฟี่
Bro, go away.
ลง
Oh my goodness.
กูขอคุยกับแจ็คแป๊บนึงได้ไหมแล้วแต่มึงแล้วกัน ชีวิตมึงก็เลือกเองแล้วกัน
I'm gonna go find Pete.
มึงรอกูข้างหน้านะ
Pete, where are you?
ไม่อ่ะ
Hey.
กูว่ากูจะกลับแล้วกูไม่อยากรอใครแล้วอะ
Valid.
That's valid, but then also he was like, I just want to talk to him for a second.
It's just a
งั้นกลับ
conversation.
กันไหม
Nothing in the show is just a dot.
But also I feel like he gave up before he just like waited because he was tired of waiting around.
กูขอโทษนะที่มึงต้องมารู้เรื่องที่กูคุยกับดีน
But you're not sorry that you said or did it?
I said what I said.
แล้วมึงคิดงั้นจริงๆไหม
How is he meant to love you? He doesn't even know you.
มึงอยากเอากูมาเป็นตัวแทนของไอ้ดีนจริงๆใช่ไหม
What's wrong with being...
There's something I have to say about Raphael's psyche with all this.
ว่ามึงอย่าทำอย่างนี้เลยอย่าเอาชนะมันด้วยการให้กูต้องมาเจ็บกับเรื่องนี้อีกคนหนึ่งเลย
No, say what you have to say back over there.
กูขอโทษนะมึงกูเข้าใจมึงนะเว้ยไอ้ความรู้สึกที่อยากเอาชนะกูก็เป็นกูอยากจะเอาชนะไอ้ดีมาโดยตลอด
Right.
กูถึงได้ต้องทำทุกอย่าง
I was about to say all of this.
แต่ไม่รู้ว่าพูดไปแล้วมึงจะเชื่อไหมนะ
You still can.
ก็คืนนั้นที่ดีนกับอาโนอยู่ด้วยกันนะกูถ่ายคลิปพวกมันไว้กะจะเอามาให้มึงดูแต่กูไม่ได้ทำไม่ใช่กูไม่อยากทำนะเว้ยไม่โคตรอยากทำเหี้ยๆเลยแต่มันก็ดีแล้วแหละเพราะสุดท้ายกูก็เป็นตัวแทนของใครไม่ได้จริง
That's right. Stand up for yourself.
Show your self-worth.
คือกูอาจจะไม่ได้รักมึงว่ะ
Oh. Okay. Then what was...
Picks up a purse and leave. Just like Annalise Keaton.
Also, I guess he's
ตามนั้นรักคนที่เขารักเราจริงๆดีกว่า
Right?
You didn't love him this whole time.
ตัวมึงยังไม่กลับอีกเหรอทั้งโรงละครเท่ากลับกันหมดแล้วเนี่ย
เดี๋ยวกูเก็บของแป๊บนึงอ่ะ
ยังไงกูฝากปิดไฟโรงละครให้ด้วยนะ
ได้
I don't do nothing but gossip anyway.
บ๊ายบาย
Of course, y'all leave first. No, I'm just kidding.
Who wouldn't gossip with all this juicy gossip around?
Me?
Oh, okay.
I watch it, but I wouldn't gossip.
ตัวกูรู้แล้วนะว่ามึงกับบอสตันไม่ได้คบกัน
Damn Boston ruining my plans.
ไม่ใช่เหรอวะกูไม่รู้นะเว้ยว่าที่มึงทำอยู่ตอนเนี้ย
Yes.
เพราะว่ามึงประชดกู
Yes.
หรือว่ามึงไม่อยากให้กูอยู่ในชีวิตมึงแล้ว แต่กูไม่สนอะไรทั้งนั้นน่ะกูแค่อยากจะมาบอกมึงเป็นครั้งสุดท้ายว่ากูกับดีนไม่ได้มีอะไรเกินเลยกันจริงๆแล้วที่กูรู้สึกกับดีนน่ะมันก็แค่ในละครเพราะว่าคนที่กูรู้สึกดีด้วยในชีวิตจริงมันมีแค่มึงคนเดียวนะเว้ยตัวมึงรู้ใช่ปะกูเสียใจแค่ไหนอะรู้ดิวะกูเข้าใจมึงทุกอย่างเลยตัว
I'm sorry, but that is such a like a
ให้โอกาสกูเถอะ
costume person thing to have
his
pins. Like the pins and stuff like right there.
เว้ย
I like that little
แล้ว
touch.
กูก็รู้ว่ามึงก็รักกูใช่ไหมตัวพอหัวโนออกมาก่อนปล่อยกูไม่ปล่อยจนกว่ากูจะได้คำตอบถ้ามึงไม่ได้รักกูแล้วอ่ะขออโน
Bud, come save him.
ไม่ตอบกูมาก่อนดิ
Boston, come save him.
พูดมาดิว่ามึงไม่ได้รักกูแล้วพูดมาดิตัวปล่อยกูไม่พอจนกว่ามึงจะพูดว่ามึงไม่ได้รักกู
Don't like this.
พูดมาดิตัว
No, I don't. I haven't.
Someone punch
พูดเลย
Boston.
ว่ามึงไม่ได้รักกูแล้วปล่อยกูพูดดิวะพูด
So I'm about to kick you in the balls.
รักมึง
I don't like that.
I guess.
So this is my chance to talk about how another GL did it better.
But this music is giving me my life.
Yes, no, this. They have the whole theater to themselves.
The soundtrack is soundtracking nipples. The soundtrack is soundtracking nipples. We love soundtracking nipples. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Oh. They are the lady in red. I saw one. But,
What's it? You might have to pause and rewind.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh.
กูคิดถึงเวลาที่เราอยู่ด้วยกันแบบนี้เลยว่ะ
Wow, all the clothes on the floor. We have
รู้
to.
ตัว
Yeah, like, did y'all have to fuck up the entire
แค่
costume?
กูแค่ไม่มี
Two gorillas in the jungle making love.
It's like, we got a show tomorrow. Like, why is there jizz all over all the costumes?
1 hour dry cleaning.
You gotta pick this all up.
จริงปะกูยังไม่รู้เลยอะว่าที่กูทำไปอะ
My goodness, did a sample sale happen in here? What is?
ใจหนึ่งกูก็อยากอยู่แบบนี้แหละแต่อีกใจหนึ่งกูยังเจ็บอยู่ว่ะกูแค่สับสนเลย
Remember, you could have gone a bit lower, but
กูขอโทษว่ะ
your choice. Your
ที่
choice.
กูทำให้มึงต้องรู้สึกแบบเนี้ยมึงก็ต้องขอโทษกูแล้วกูแค่ต้องใช้เวลาหน่อยตอนนี้มึงก็ใช้เวลาเต็มที่กันเลยตัว
Don't we all? No, I'm just kidding.
แต่กูขออยู่ข้างมึง ให้
It
กู
didn't
ได้
become
ดูแล
attached to
มึง
men.
กูไม่รู้ว่ากูเพิ่งเคยรู้สึกแบบนี้กูว่ากูขอกลับไปคิดทบทวนตัวเองหน่อยดีกว่าว่ะถ้ามึงต้องการแบบนั้นจริงๆอ่ะก็ได้
Oh, now you're respecting boundaries? Okay, that's good.
กูเองก็จะพยายามเต็มที่ให้มันกลับมาเป็นเหมือนเดิมเหมือนกันให้มันกลับมายิ้มเหมือนเดิม
มาทำไม
ก็ตอนแรกกูว่าจะกลับมากับมึง แต่มึงดันงอนหนีกลับมาซะก่อน กูเลยต้องตามมาไง
I love that.
ต้องเป็นมึงทุกทีเลยที่คอยอยู่ข้างกูเสมอ ขอบคุณนะ ขอบคุณที่มึงยอมเจ็บตัวเพื่อกู
จริงๆมึงไม่ต้องขอบคุณกูหรอกแจ็คมันก็เฮี้ยจริงอะไม่ว่าใครก็ไม่ควรโดนแบบมึง
What did he do to you?
ไอ้เอกสัตว์
แล้วยังไงมึงอะจะกลับไปคุยกับไอ้แจ็คอีกปะกูได้สั่งอาหารหมารอ
คงไม่แล้วอ่ะ กูว่า กูจะเปิดใจให้คนใหม่ๆดู
There's someone
ไม่
else?
ก็
I'm gonna give Pete a chance.
เขารอกูจริง
Wow.
Who's that? I stopped waiting for you. I don't.
Wow, waiting works.
คือก็อย่างที่มึงรู้อะว่าเจ็บซ้ำๆอะจนตอนนี้กูก็ไม่รู้ว่ากูจะสแตนบายรอมึงได้อีกนานแค่ไหน
Exactly. Play hard to get.
Make him work.
I used all my tricks already. I got none left.
Well, all right. It's over. You touch him in the hand. That's it. At least two got something. He just got a handhold.
แต่ในด้านความรู้สึกกูที่มันเสียไปอะมันคงต้องใช้เวลาปะ
You sure?
Everybody need healing. Yes.
Yes.
But how long?
Yes.
You sure it's not your face that needs healing?
กูเข้าใจแล้วเว้ย
Okay.
งั้น ต่อไปนี้กูจะจีบมึงเอง
ไม่อาจคิดการไปไกล
กูจะทำให้มึงกลับมาหลงกูอีกรอบไม่ได้
Yes.
เช่ลองดู
ต่อให้ใจอยากจะหนีให้ไกล
Girl, he gonna bend and snap so hard.
ให้ลบเธอออกไปให้ชัดว่าในใจ
You can try a la Quinn from
ผมไม่ stand by เป็นตัวสำรองใครแล้วนะ
He bent and snapped a twig. That's what he
มึงโอเค
did.
ไหมเนี่ยแจ็คไม่โกรธกูใช่ปะที่กูด่ามึง
Because
เมื่
there
อ
was
วัน
a
อะ
tree.
กูจะโกรธมึงได้ยังไงวะ กูดิ ต้องขอบใจมึงมากกว่า ที่แม่งช่วยเตือนสติกูอะไม่งั้นละครวันนี้ออกมาแล้วเทกว่านี้แน่ แต่มึงนี่แม่งก็เก่งนะ ขนาดเลิกไอดีแล้วยังทำงานกันได้อีกแถมต้องเจอหน้ามันทุกวันอีก กูว่ากูเข้าใจผิด มันไม่น่าทำได้ว่ะ ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่ะกูเคยบอกกับทุกคนนะเว้ยว่าให้แยกแยะเรื่องงานกับเรื่องส่วนตัวแต่แม่งตอนเนี้ยเป็นกูเองที่แม่งทำไม่ได้
Now this was always the case.
I was gonna say you haven't done it once.
มึงรู้ตัวก็ดีแล้วไงยังไงมึงกับไอ้ดีนก็เป็นเพื่อนรักกูทั้งคู่นะเว้ยเอาตรงๆนะกูแม่งไม่อยากให้มึงสองคนเลิกกันเลยปวด
I mean, if Dean was your best friend, how come he couldn't live with you when he got kicked out?
ยังไงก็ขอบคุณ
Look, the way that my apartment is, my living situation is set up, you know.
ไม่อยากจะมึงสร้างที่ห้องคนเดียวว่ะมึงบอสตันขอบใจมากด้วย
What did I do?
ที่ไม่ช่วยทำละครกู
I didn't do anything.
ชิว
This whole series.
Took pictures.
โปรเจกต์มึงแม่งก็สนุกดี
เอามาเลิกดราม่าแล้วกินเหล้าดีกว่าเว้ยมาชน
I guess no one's curious where Pete went.
Yeah. He took the money and stayed around. Oh? Isn't that little twink?
I mean, it is a little twink, yes.
It's Mark's
Boston
little
is
twink.
happy to see him.
No, is that Mark?
It's Mark's twink. What's his name? I can't remember.
Oh yes, from
The dentist and the
yes, good dentist.
That's fucking all from last Twilight. That's all I know him
นี่คือ
as.
เนียนเขาลายปะ
Fucking hate you.
แล้วบอส
He's great.
ชื่ออะไรอ่ะ
ชื่อวินครับ
But he's not in the credits. But
มาคนเดียวเหรอ
มาคนเดียวแต่จะแฟนตามมา
oh,
ถ้างั้น
Is it Nick?
is it Nick? Oh, I guess it would be. They're the canonical couple.
วิน
Oh, that was fast.
It is. Hey. So that means that he's no longer with Daddy Dan. So Daddy Dan can now be with Pop.
มึงเป็นไงบ้าง ก็ดี ไม่เจอมึงนานเหมือนเดิมเลยนะ
You see?
หรอ
Where did all the bar music go?
แต่กูว่ากูไม่เหมือนเดิมแล้ว
It
นะ
was never there. They just added in post edition.
But they got like the pyrotechnic lights going. I'm like, where are all the ambient sounds?
ทำให้มีฉันที่อยากทำปะตอนนี้ก็ทำงานเก็บพอร์ตอยู่อะแล้วมึงอะไงบ้าง กูเหรอก็เรื่อยๆมึงนี่ก็กลับเปิดสตูถ่ายภาพที่ไทยแล้ว แล้วคนนั้นน่ะคบนานแล้วเหรอเพิ่งคุยได้ไม่นานเองแล้วเขาดีกับมึงปะไอ้เฮียแบบกูไม่รู้อ่ะคงต้องดูกันไปนานๆนะแต่คงไม่มีใครเฮียกูเท่ามึงแล้วมั้ง
See, this is what this season has been missing. Boston Nick. Boston focus.
มึงรู้ปะตั้งแต่กูเลิกกับมึงอ่ะกูไม่มีใครอีกเลยนะ
Oh, really?
You're the one that got away.
ดีแล้วล่ะมึงจะได้ไม่ต้องไปสร้างบาดแผลในใจให้ใครเขาอีกอ่ะเห็นมีความสุขก็โอเคมึงอาจจะคิดว่ากูโกหกก็ได้นะเพราะที่ผ่านมากูไม่เคยรักใครเท่ามึงเลย
I believe it.
I don't.
I do believe it.
กูคิดถึงมึงนะ
I believe that too.
คิดถึงกูบ้างปะ
Yeah, he does. But he's gonna say no.
ไม่ขอตอบแล้วกันนะ
You still have that recording of me?
กูขอก่อนมึงได้ไหม
Oh, that's dangerous.
Win, come get your man.
That's so dangerous.
ไม่ดีกว่าวะ ตอนนั้นกูเต็มที่กับมึงที่สุดแล้วอะ
Oh God.
It hurts, but
Nick?
it's the way it has to
คุยเสร็จ
be.
ยัง เสร็จละ
เห็นออกมานานเดินมาฟาร์ม เข้าไปได้เล่า
ไปนะ
He said, I saw your hand on his thigh, so I came.
ดีใจได้เจอมึงนะ
Nah, baby. Like that. This is mine. Bye bye.
If there was ever a need for a throuple.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh. That was the heart of the episode for me.
That's part of the season. What you talking about?
พี่ไม่เคยดูดีในละครเวทีมา
I didn't even care about like when everybody else showed up, but
พี่จำบ
those
ทเยอะ
two.
ขนาดนั้นได้ไงอ่ะ โดยเฉพาะซีนที่ดีนบอกรักนะ พี่ดูแล้วแบบน้ำตาคลอตามเลย
Oh, poor Pride.
ดีนครับ เป็นไรไปอะเหนื่อยมั้ง แล้วก็วันนี้มันเครียดอะเรื่องแจ็คเหรอ เปล่าพี่ ไม่มีอะไรดื่มมันดีกว่ามา มีอะไรบอกพี่ได้นะ
I have things I would like to tell you.
Don't play that music.
ผมเมา
If
แล้ว
you're not gonna be.
ผมว่า ผมไปอาบน้ำนอนก่อนดีกว่า
Okay, what's this music from?
Not him bringing the crown royal by himself.
ว่าไงทิมมี่
คุณเป็นคนรู้จักของเจ้าของเบอร์นี้ใช่ไหมครับ พอดีว่าเจ้าของเบอร์นี้
What the fuck?
When I said we can kill someone off, I wasn't talking about Timmy.
Out of everybody, Timmy.
This is like the least consequential person.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นวะตอนที่มึงนั่งกลับบ้านแม่งโดนชนวะเป็นเพราะกูเลยอะมึง ที่ให้มึงอยู่เป็นเพื่อนนะ
แจ็คไม่ใช่ความผิดมึงเว้ยไม่เป็นไรนะมึง
Are we using Timmy's accident as a way to reconcile?
Yeah, I mean we use the DV domestic violence as
กูอยู่ตรงนี้แล้ว
why not this?
It's great. It's not about you. It's not about us. It's about Timmy. See, and we were doing so well with the episode. We were doing so well.
Well, R.I.P. Timmy.
ยังไงพวกมึงก็เพื่อนกันนะเว้ยพวกมึงไปเคลียร์กันด้วยนะเว้ยประสบการณ์เฉียดตายของกูอ่ะมันจะได้มีประโยชน์ขึ้นมาบ้างสรุปมึงก็จะตามไปเรื่อยๆแบบนี้ไม่มีแรงทำไงก็มึงไม่ยอมคุยกับกูอ่ะ
Unlike him in this little backwards hat.
พิสูจน์ดิ
เดี๋ยวมึงไปไหนต่ออ่ะเราไปกินข้าวกันไหม
ไม่ดีกว่าพี่ขอดูแลดีเองได้ไหมดีให้โอกาสพี่ได้ไหมครับ
Please give him a chance.
ตัวเราผิดไปแล้ว
โอ้
ชนะ
โน้มึงทำไงของมึงเนี่ย
I don't know what this is, but it's adorable.
Okay, only friends. Dream on episode 10. The play happened. There's a lot of drama around the play. Everyone kind of confronting each other. I don't know. I felt like I was kind of on autopilot most of the episode. I was like, okay, there's the drama, there's the making up. Obviously, some confrontations were better than others. I'm trying to understand the Boston sort of like scene as well, because I can understand, you know, Boston recognizing his previous behavior and apologizing for it, but I don't know if I believe Boston, but that's just my cynical kind of nature of like not thinking people can change their stripes. Like him being like, I loved you, I haven't been with anyone since you, means that he deeply loved Nick, and I don't know if I saw that. I think it's just because the whole show has been this sort of like fairy tale idealized romance of, oh, there's no intermixing, there's no confusion, there's no other things. It feels like a redaction on Boston's character to fit him into that mold of, I don't know, like less realism for me, but he said what he said. Nick's happy with his GMMTV approved ship. That's good for Nick. Nick looks like he's done some healing, he's matured, he's doing well. With Raffi and Jack, the idea that you're using someone to get back at your ex is like a so what thing to me. I'm like, okay. But it doesn't mean there's no space for love to develop. It's not a mutually exclusive thing, revenge and falling in love with someone new. Like if I'm part of your revenge story and you love me as a result, that's fine with me. But I guess I haven't been in that situation, so I can't really imagine what it would be like. I guess the other person would just focus on the revenge and be obsessed with their ex, and you would be like, okay, but what about me? The whole sort of like thing with Raffi being like, oh, I never loved you, I only liked you, I think is still defining love in certain parameters for it to be valid. And so why did you do all that stuff before if you only just liked him? So I feel like his feelings were stronger than he was letting on. But this whole sort of like, now I'm open to Jerome because I closed that chapter. Is that good in itself? I don't know.
Boston, you're wrong. He's perfect. Everything was perfect. It was the best part of the episode. No, I'm kidding. For me, this was probably the most entertained I've been this season, this episode. There were a lot of pieces that came together that I was like, okay, I'm fine with this. There's still a lot of other stuff where I'm like, writing department, what's happening? What are you doing? But overall, like, I enjoyed the episode. I'll just get it out of the way now. These unprofessional actors. The unprofessional, and not even just the actors, everyone in this. Granted, I get it, they're unprofessional because they're university students, so they're not professional actors, but my God, talk about your feelings after the show. During the show is not the time to have these heavily emotional conversations. During the intermission is not the time to have, because the people in that audience, I know this is not a free show. The people in that audience paid good money to come see this fucking show. They paid their good hard-earned money to see this fucking show, and they deserve a show that was rehearsed, even though you guys never fucking rehearsed, but they deserved a show that you rehearsed. They don't deserve to get some half-assed, emotionally fluctuating show because your actors are out here fucking around all throughout. they don't deserve a show where the director comes on at the top of the show to give a pre-show speech looking one way and it comes on for battles with a busted lip. They don't deserve a fucking show where they come today and the ending is one way and they come tomorrow and it's a completely different ending, unless that is the way the show is written, because there are shows that are written like that, but that's different. That's not what the show was. Sheer Madness, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Like there are shows that are written that way, and it's audience participation. The audience decides how the show is going to end. But that is not what this show was. This show had a definitive ending that was written. So it's like, it is not the time. During the show, before the show, in the middle of the show is not the time to have these conversations, because as you saw, thankfully Dean was professional enough to be in this state of mind where he looked like he about to black out, he looked like he about to fake, and then he gets on stage, lights come on, and he's like, flip the switch. That's what a professional does. You leave your worries at the wing. You leave it behind the curtain. When you get on stage, you do what you got to do, and then you go back off stage. And but like the rest of this cat, I'm like, friends, no. That's why you don't have these conversations, because you saw the heightened emotional state that Dean was in. You saw the heightened emotional state that Jack was in. You saw there were so many people. Like Raffi went off crying. I don't know what purpose he was serving backstage, but he was one of your backstage crew. And in the middle of the act, he is no longer doing whatever his job is because he's off in a corner crying. Your sound engineer just got in a fight with your director. Your sound engineer could just fucking walk off at that point. And now you have no sound. Doesn't matter, they're not wearing microphones, but whatever, still, like now you have no sound. There's so many things that could have gone wrong and made this play even worse than it already was, because again, like I said, they had episodes dedicated to them getting sponsorships and money, and we had a whole embezzlement storyline, and the money came back. Where was the money spent? Because it wasn't on that fucking set. Money wasn't spent on that set. The 3 costumes we saw, no. Money. That's not where did the money go? Where did all this money go? So the play itself is shit. Jack should be very disappointed in this play. It's shit. But
this is how I was like when I was watching fucking God draw his shitty intro paintings.
Yes, this is very much.
I'm so glad that we haven't, like, a character hasn't read their thesis.
Right until we get to a researcher.
It offers some really shitty methodology.
If anyone knows a BL series where a character is working on their doctorate.
No, don't do that. I just leave that to them.
But yeah, those are just general frustrations I had about Romeo and Romeo. And then there's also again, I talked about it a billion times, our need to preserve our ships, and we can't have any sort of ship interactions of any, even when it's written into the fucking play. Even when the play is Romeo and the idea is that these characters are supposed to kiss in this moment, we can't have Mix and Joss kiss. We have to do the old early 2000s Korean BL, turn your head to the side and look at the back of my head. Yeah, we're kissing. Yes, we are totally kissing. I'm like, for the love of God, friends. If you can't have your actors do what the job requires of them, don't cast them. If you can't have your actors do the job at hand because you're scared of the fan base, don't cast them in the show, or don't write the story that requires them to be romantic scene partners. Like, it's terribly frustrating. Yeah, that's my issues with Romeo and Romeo. Things that I enjoyed, because it's not all negative, I enjoyed things. Pod was here. Pod was here, and I enjoyed that. Boston was here, and he had something. He was used for something. Like, he had a relevance to the episode. Like, he just wasn't fodder to get punched or to push along everyone else's romantic storylines. Like, we were following up on where we left him in season 1. We left him in season 1 wanting to be with Nick, but not being a good person for Nick. Like, the heart wants what it wants, and sometimes people can be the right people for each other at the wrong time in life. And sometimes the right time in life just never comes. Y'all can be really great for each other, but it's just never the right time for you guys. Or maybe you're just bad people for each other. Who knows? But am I going to say that there wasn't love there between them? No. There was definitely, obviously Nick loved a lot more in your facely than Boston did. But by the end of the series, do I think that Boston genuinely loved or had feelings for Nick? Yes. Do I think that it took him losing Nick to realize that he had these feelings? You know, sometimes you don't realize what you have until you lose it. Yes, I do think. And it ties in with when we first brought Boston back this season and he was reflecting on the pictures that he had taken of Nick last season. Like, it's little things where it's like, yes, this still feels like a through line of Boston's character. So it feels like we took 22 episodes to get to this point with Boston and Nick, where Nick is happy he's in a relationship with someone who's not Pepang. Which tells me that Pepang's character is still open in this universe to come back and be with Pod.
Yes. Daddies.
Yes. Let's do it. That's fine, because we already know Pod ain't gonna get with Mix. Pod don't stand a goddamn sliver of a chance to be with Mix in this series.
But wasn't Boston like, I haven't gotten with anyone, but then he tried to get with Tua and tried to get with Raffi. And so
but he was unsuccessful. he didn't say he didn't try to get with anyone. He just said he ain't been with anybody.
That's the same behavior in season 1. You're twisting your words again.
Well, trying to get with someone and trying to like romantically give your heart to someone in my head are two different spaces. So I think he
genuinely likes Tua, right? Like,
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he likes Tua as a person. I've not felt any sort of real romantic feelings from Boston to Tua because the series wants me to be on the Tua and Arnold ship. I feel like Boston pursued Tua because, yeah, they had a history. They slept together. And, you know, I'm back in town. Let's do some things. The series is like, let's pretend Boston is actually Boston for a few minutes. And then we're like, no, Boston, go away. Never mind. But I don't think Boston genuinely had romantic interest in Tua. I think he kind of sort of quasi cares about him as a friend. Like at this point in life, I feel like Tua and Jack might be the only friends Boston has, because he's not friends with Mew and Top, and he's not friends with Ray and Sam. Like I don't think he's friends with anyone in season 1. So at this point, I think like Dean, Jack, and Tua, this new group of people are his friends. I think he cares about Tua as a friend and wouldn't mind hitting it. I got friends I'd hit, sure. I liked the Boston Nick conversation. I liked that moment, and I liked that Nick was self-aware enough to be like, no, I don't think hug's a good idea. I've given you all that I could give you in the past. It felt like necessary closure that Boston needs to this situation. Because again, would it be nice for, years later, Boston and Nick to get together, having grown and they find each other and now they're suddenly right for each other? Sure. Because do they care about each other? Yes. But I'm fine with the reality of them being the right people for each other at the wrong time and never really having a time when they are. It gives me my guys up follicular feels a little bit. It puts me in that sort of space where it's like we could be great together, just not right now. Now's not the time.
GSP mentioned.
I try as much as I can. But I enjoyed Boston and Nick's inclusion here. Jack. Jack is a special little character. I don't know. For me, it's frustrating when people reject you, they break up with you, whatever it is. They make the conscious decision to push you away for their reasons, and they're entitled to their reasons. But they do that, and then the second they see you with someone else, they're like they still have some sort of claim over him. Like, bitch, you set me free. You pushed me away. You did this, not me. I didn't break up with you. You broke up with me. So please don't start getting jealous and upset because you see someone else has an interest in me, who I don't have an interest in, by the way. I keep telling you I don't have an interest in him. But I had nowhere to, it was this or sleep on the street. So
you're saying I should have slept in the street?
You're saying I should have slept on the street, is what I'm hearing. Because you wouldn't take me in. Tua kicked me out. Apparently, Timmy lives in a closet that only has enough room for Timmy. So I can't live with my best friend.
Timmy doesn't exist until he's in a car accident, pretty much.
He doesn't exist as in a car accident, I guess. A car accident that's magically going to fix Dean and Jack's relationship. But yeah, that whole idea of I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't like Jack. I've never really liked Jack in this series. And I feel like we've never explored his character enough for me to find anything in him to like rationalize or reason with. Like his whole addiction storyline, it's so surface level and amounts to nothing. And his relapse, it's show and not tell. It's like they keep dropping little bits, but like I said last episode, I'm doing a lot of mental gymnastics, putting pieces together to try and piece together some semblance of a backstory as to why all of this is affecting Jack so much. But like we haven't explored enough. I'm like, I don't care about Jack. All I've seen in Jack is somebody who manipulates people for his own benefit. Raffi is the perfect example in this episode. He's like, I'm just going to use you to upset Dean. I'm going to use you to upset Dean. Everyone else be damned. I'm hurting, so I'm going to use just like he was using Raffi earlier in the series for this play. Like he uses people. I'm like, okay, great. I don't care about you. You're sad. I don't care. You're upset. I don't care. You fell off the wagon. We haven't explored it. I don't care. I did like that Raffi finally realized his self-worth and realized that there is someone in this world who will love him for him. And I also did like that both with Raffi and Jerome and Tua and Arnold, that it wasn't a magic fix. I'm sorry. Okay, we're together. It was I need time to figure things out. And needing time to figure things out is not a bad thing. It's great. Communication. That's all I needed we just needed to talk. Just talk. Just tell each other, hey, I need time to think things out. I do love you, but my feelings were hurt and I need time.
You got 2 episodes.
Cool. You can have time. Just know that I'm going to be here. I'm going to keep trying to make an effort. I did not like Arnold pushing his love onto Tua. Fucking hated that. I felt very uncomfortable the entire time. And then for that to segue immediately into big romantic passionate kiss, I'm like, oh, this is terribly tone deaf. Didn't love that moment at all. Everyone's entitled to their feelings. They're entitled to feel hurt or jealous. But Dean and Arnold in the forest, nothing happened. And neither Dean nor Arnold were in a relationship when that video was taken. Because it wasn't until the next day that Jack came out in the forest like, hey, we're getting back together. They weren't in a relationship until that moment. Arnold and Tua didn't get into a relationship officially until like 2 episodes later. Neither of them were in a relationship when they're in this forest. So technically, they were single people and they can be in the forest hugging. Was it implied that they were in a relationship? Sure. But until you have a conversation and you say we are exclusive, we are not exclusive. We can have implied exclusivity, but until we have a conversation, because they made it a point, even though us as the audience thought Arnold and Tua were dating, they made it a point like 2 episodes ago for them to be like, hey, will you be my boyfriend? Okay, we're official now. Until we have that conversation, we're not in a relationship. So do with that information what you will. We had nipples and a bulge. It was lovely.
Wow. The bulge returns.
Yes, there was upward movement in all the stats, except for Pod. I was going to add a special extra category for Pod being important. But that did not happen this episode, so I left it off the chart. But yes, there was upward momentum in all the stats, so it was a good episode. It was a good episode. All in all, I enjoyed life. It's all downhill from here. But this was probably the best episode of the season for me.
Topher has already said everything that was
eloquently. DC's going first next week.
I am not going to repeat any of that stuff. But I do want to say, just the way I'm up to it, my GL recommendation for a good way of hey boundaries was Girls Rules episode 5.
You're already watching that reaction with us. For sure.
Milk Love. And you know what? In Milk Love, they were giving that you have the main couple and she was getting on her and feeling on her and saying like, look, no. And if you do that again next time, I would really be like, but it changes so much over here where it's like, oh, he doesn't respect his boundaries. He doesn't respect his boundaries. He doesn't. Fine, I love you. Oh, okay. So you didn't know what you wanted. I have to tell you what you want. There is no agency with him. And then we have this making love and all this other kind of stuff. Some people are okay with that. Some people don't mind boundaries not taken into account, and that's their entertainment. But yeah, I didn't enjoy that part. And also, it's like I said during the reaction, like the conversation between Nick and Boston, I think it was so good because it was so grounded. It was so grounded. And if you've ever had anything similar to that or been there, then you're just like, oh. It's like, can we have a hug? And there was that hesitation because if you're in that situation, it was like, oh, you're remembering it was good, but it was bad. And I shouldn't. And if I take this, and there was this whole cost benefit analysis that Nick was going through before he said no. And I enjoy that kind of stuff. And did Boston love him? I think he did. I think he actually realized that, and I kind of wanted them together, but in the first episode, but then it's like, especially, you know what? Hindsight's 20/20, and especially when you're looking back on life and you live life forward and you understand it backwards, and you're just like, ooh, yeah, I fucked up. And I think it was about especially Boston not wanting to commit. And one of the things that I thought during this, especially when Boston was going after Tua, was that Tua was a replacement for Nick. And that was the only way that's the only reason that he was interested in him, because he was kind of Nick-like, other than like, you know, putting and recording people and all that kind of stuff. But he was very Nick-like. Jerome and Raphael, I finally understood that. I think that really hurt Raphael when he was like, oh, he's a replacement. And I think I think you have to, I think if you get into a relationship, if you get into a love, you have to be some type of hopeful, or just got to be blind and stupid, because if you're doing a cost benefit analysis, you're like, oh, this could go badly, but you have to ignore all that to go into relationships, to go into that. And I think Raphael had a whole bunch of hope. He just had a whole bunch of hope that, you know what, finally he's not with Dean. Finally, this is my chance, and I'm not listening to all those stuff. But I think he knew, but he was hoping he was wrong. I think also another thing that really hit Raphael all through this was that he has been competing with Dean this whole thing. And even in the play, it took his mom to do it, but he ended up being he ended up being understudy, being the second play. He always played second fiddle to Dean. Then to hear that he was a replacement for Dean, that I'm like, oh, ooh, you're not Dean. That's who you are. You're not even Raphael. You're not Dean. That's your place and everything. I think that was, I finally stood on Jerome. The reason that he's so attracted to Raphael is that Jerome is just one of those people who likes to take care of people. It's a thing where you see somebody hurting and you just want to take care of them. and you want to be there for them. And yeah, you can be attracted, but also there's that extra nurturing side of you that is attracted to him. And he always sees him hurting the most out of everybody. And he wants to nurture and all this other kind of stuff. And honestly, all of it doesn't work out. But I did, just like Topher said, well, everything else I have to say is just like Topher said. Just like Topher said, time. I'm glad that he was like, you know what, I need time. I appreciate people saying I need time for this stuff because like it takes time. Stuff just doesn't get over like that. It's time. I am most, and this is just me, I am most upset about Jack's addiction rehab thing. And especially for what is being put here, what is being put forth, especially in terms of addiction, that he relapsed. And there's no consequences to his relapse. For most people, all the people in addiction, when you relapse, there are consequences to your relapsing. I don't like the message that there, and people will say, okay, well, his relationship with Dean is not going well. No, that was horrible before. That has nothing to do with his relapse. But like when people relapse, there are certain consequences, and there are certain consequences to that. That's why people come back in and they talk about all of the consequences of a relapse and using and stuff like that. I don't think it's been explored enough to have it to be a part of his character. I don't think there's enough space in this story to actually explore it. I don't think there's going to be doing that for the last 2 episodes because they got the couples trying to get back together. Now there's an accident and I'm just like, fuck Timmy, right? Like he's like just using him once again to show that Jack is like all that good stuff. Finally, also, when seeing Mark and together, I was like, oh, yay. I guess it's also a wink of a nod to the people saying that they are a ship because outside of universe, I've always seen Mark as one of those like extra electrons going around and not really having an established ship. And after Sweet Tooth Good Dentist, which I'm like one of the 5 people who've ever seen that series, and while it was on, and there was such a bad reception to it, I'm just like, oh, I didn't think that they would be an established ship or whatever, but I think this is just a week and a like, hey, we're going to do something in the future. And I saw that Roommate Chaos is the next property that both of them are in and stuff like that. And I'm not big on ships and stuff like. We don't need ships. That's what you said. I'm glad that they're getting another chance at it because of the reaction to Sweet Tooth. Good Dentist was like just like Mark like was even talking about that. He was like he was just so sad about doing that because he was doing good work, and I think it was good work. But yeah, I'm glad that they're actually getting more. I love seeing Mark in stuff anyway. So
that's all we have for this episode of Only Friends Dream On. If you've made it here, what are we doing? Are we dropping a crying Jerome or
but do like the smiling cry face, a little smile, a little tear,
smiling cry face with with Jerome? Are we adding Jerome? Oh, was he?
Sure.
If
you can find the flag for Rome, go ahead.
What?
Rome.
You mean? Oh, okay. So we'll see you again next week.
No, they only do country flag.
Yeah, it's Italy. Yeah.
Italy will work too.
Yeah, Italy.
I'm sure Rome's got its own flag too, but I don't think there's an emoji for it. So yeah, Italy.
I mean, there's always the Vatican, but you know.
Oh. Any of these will work.
Watch it be like United Nations all.
We had some good punching of America, Boston.
There was
Statue of Liberty, I think, even.
Yes, I didn't even think of that one until I saw it. I was like, okay, yes, people, come on, be inventive, be creative.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
Bye.